Hello survivors and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to take a very little look. Very little because we don't know full amount of information on it so far, and that's what has delayed me getting this video out. I didn't want to get this video out too quickly without more information, but it doesn't look like we're going to be given huge amounts of information, so I thought I'd just get this out anyway. So the new event, of course, that started a couple of days ago was the Premium Recruits event. And as it says in the description, check out the limited time Premium Recruits event, redeem your lucky tokens for chances at 5-star ascendables or 6-star recruits. Now, if you go into the recruits and rewards section on the right hand side, you can see that when you do a 40 pull of in the Premier wheel, you get 5 lucky tokens. And if you get 100 lucky tokens, you get a pull on the lucky tokens wheel. Now, in terms of the wheel, let's say we get 100. We've got 100 in our bags, or whatever you want to call it, in game. And you go to a lucky token wheel. You hit pull. You get 1 pull, and you get a guaranteed character, 6-star or 5-star. The percentage chance, 6-star being 25%, 5-star being 75%. But some of these characters are pretty good. You saw Eric at the beginning, Romanov and Jesus, more recently released characters. I believe there is a Red Andrew on here as well. He's pretty legitimate. Yvette as well, pretty good character. So there are some really good Premier characters. There are some free-to-play characters as well, but however, if you pulled a 6-star, it really wouldn't matter who you got because they're fully fledged, ready to rock. In terms of the 5-stars, maybe there are some downsides. You saw Sandy there as well. She's a Premier character. I think this Eugene is semi-premier as well. But if you pulled 5-stars of some of these characters, you maybe be a bit disappointed. If you pulled maybe 6-stars of characters who you've already got through events and stuff, maybe again you'd be a bit disappointed. Jeremiah, another one that's pretty decent. So there are some nice characters on this. Some characters that we haven't seen too much of. I rarely ever see this Morgan, for instance. But there are characters which a lot of people wouldn't want to get. Let's say this Rick, because if you wanted this Rick, you would have got him already, and if you got him already, I mean, 2 Ricks isn't actually too bad. It's a lot of damage deal potential. But like I said, there are some nice characters on this wheel. Hopefully we get a pull. Nothing's been cemented just yet. There have been some replies on the forums, and basically it's still work in progress. It is a very long event. That is one thing to mention. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner, 87 days left. It was a 90-day event when it started, and there is a lot of potential there for things to still happen. It does cross over, let me just check. It does cross over 2 months. So it crosses over June and it crosses over July. And so there's potentials for login bonuses in those months. In terms of we could potentially get 1 or 2 tokens per day during those months. And maybe there could be a roadmap that pops up. There could be nightmare roadmaps that pop up. There could be ways to get this as a free-to-play player. I would hope that we, as free-to-play, on a 90-day event, would get 1 pull. I'd prefer to get, we have been getting ascendable characters through login rewards every month, and that's been awesome. But I prefer to get lucky tokens from that and then get a pull on a wheel, just for a bit more diversity between mine and my, other people's rosters. Bit more excitement. There is a slightly higher potential, but there is a slightly lower, there are big pitfalls in it as well, in terms of you could get 5-star Governor, for instance, or 5-star Abraham, who are quite widely available. Most people have them already. And if you have them, you either ascended them because you want that character, or you've left them because you don't. But there is one character on this wheel who is just on this wheel, and that is this Connie. And she is a 6-star command, and you're mainly going to have her for that command. But she also has a pretty decent adrenaline rush. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the free-to-play Glenn's, just does a bit of damage and slightly more crowd control. We see that it does 300% damage to 1 enemy, and up to 4 enemies get confused for 1 turn. So I think this is the highest amount of confuse in the game. I think the other highest is Priya does 3 confuse, but hers lasts for 2 turns, so it's a lot more powerful. Obviously her rush was 45, so she could lock you in. Connie's 76 rush isn't, there's no potential for that lock, even if it was 2 turns. Now, she doesn't give you any buffs. The free to play Glenn Gives you 65% damage and 65% attack, I believe. We can just check him out in the Ascendance Tower. And there is another command as well that's green. This is why it's kind of strange that it's a green command. If it was a yellow command, that'd be awesome because we don't have any fast commands yet. So it would be, I don't know, kind of makes sense as I do try and look for Glenn, and I probably passed him. There he is. So we see Glenn, yeah, 65% attack and 65% defense for 3 turns. So it's a little similar, a bit of crowd control. Mainly, you're going to have these characters in there for their actual command, though. And then we've got Kelly as well, who is kind of reminds me of, I don't know. He's a strange one, actually. It's quite a nice rush. Another command. But we've got 3 strong command characters now. So, I mean, if you've got all 3 or you've got 2, at least you've got choice between them. But that's it. That's the end of this video, guys. Tell me what you think. What would you prefer? If you had the chance to get your login rewards like we have right now for Laurie, where you've got a guaranteed 5-star ascendable. Potentially we could get instant 6-star in this as well if you level her up quick enough. But let's say it was a guaranteed 5-star ascendable in June. Would you prefer a guaranteed 5-star ascendable being a certain type of character or a certain character, but everyone's going to get that character because everyone can get Laurie right now? Or would you prefer 1 spin on the wheel for your June login rewards? Personally, I'd like to go with the wheel. Just for fun, just for the excitement value, but that's me. But do tell me what you think. That's in this video. And as always, guys, keep on surviving. Keep on surviving.